So check this out. Lab-grown brain organoids have revealed these unique neural firing patterns that could be tied to schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. They basically turned patient cells into these pea-sized mini brains. And, they're showing us a potential neural signature for these disorders.
That's seriously intriguing. And they used machine learning to analyze the electrical activity in these organoids, right?
Exactly. They
Yeah.
used machine learning algorithms to sort through the electrophysiological data, picking out distinct patterns that differentiate healthy neural activity from what you'd see in patients with schizophrenia or bipolar disorder.
Wow, that's like really cutting edge. I mean, reaching an accuracy of 83% just by examining these signals, then getting it up to 92% after a mild electric stimulation, is pretty impressive.
Right? It's like they gently shocked the organoids to reveal even more of those hidden patterns. This approach might eventually let doctors diagnose these mental health conditions based on concrete electrical signatures rather than just clinical judgment.
Makes sense. But don't you think there's a bit of a challenge here? I mean, the study only involved 12 patients. That makes me wonder about the generalizability of these findings.
Yeah, that's a fair point. The small sample size does leave some room for caution. However, it serves as a promising proof of concept, a testbed for, personalized drug testing and better diagnosis methodologies that could reduce the trial and error approach in psychiatry.
Right on. And speaking of trial and error, think about how the current methods force doctors to experiment with drugs, sometimes taking 6 to 7 months to find an effective one. For instance, around 40% of patients resist clozapine.
Exactly. It's like trying on shoes without knowing your exact size. If we could test drug responses directly on these mini brains, we might be able to get patients the right drug much sooner.
Yeah. That analogy really paints a picture. And I noticed they also used multi-electrode arrays, kind of like a tiny EEG, to record all the neural firings. It's a neat setup.
Absolutely. The microchip setup is crucial. It captures the neural network activity in a way that mirrors what we'd see in a full-sized EEG, letting researchers map the intricate electrical interactions between neurons in the
Yep.
organoids.
So basically, this research could pave the way for more precise diagnoses and customized drug treatments, right?
Exactly. It's a crossroad of neuroscience, engineering, and machine learning that could shift how we approach psychiatric disorders. Sure, the study's small now, but it's laying the groundwork for future clinical applications.
I get that. I appreciate that. But I still wonder if scaling this up will be as seamless as it seems. There's a lot riding on replicability and further validation with larger cohorts.
That's a valid critique. Yet, even with these early challenges, it's hard not to be excited about the potential. Every breakthrough like this pushes us closer to a world where mental health diagnostics don't rely solely on observation and guesswork.
Absolutely. Yup. And if they can integrate these findings with clinical practices, it could really revolutionize how we treat mental health issues.
Right? It's like opening a new window into the brain's inner workings. Let's keep an eye on how these methods evolve and hopefully help shorten the long, frustrating trial and error periods.
Exactly. For sure, this research is a promising step toward more tailored therapies. It's exciting to see such innovation in neuroscience and psychiatry.
Definitely. Each new insight builds the bridge toward better, more personalized mental health care. I can't wait to see what comes next.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the great discussion. It really highlights the potential impact of these findings on future treatments.